Hello everyone and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and today I got a new game for us to play. Since this one has a lot of not very much voice acting to it, I can put my own voice acting to it. No offense to those that actually do have their voices in it. I mean, they are spectacular voices, but with how little there is really of it in there, it gives me good practice. And that's why I decided to do this game. And it's hilarious. I already played through it once to try to get any kind of an ending, a good ending or bad. And I got a bad ending. And I don't think I'll be trying to go for Marina again. But just know that that's why if you see anything. And what I'll be doing is just having a little bit of fun. I don't care if I get a good or bad ending. We're just going to go for an ending. So, and enjoy the hilarity that ensues. So here we go. One player, because I'm a lonely guy. And I'll probably do like all the characters, or attempt to do all the characters. I don't know if I'll go for both good and bad endings while recording. But I will be doing first term and second term. And I'll go back and forth between them. And starting off, we'll do the first term, the classic. And I'm going to do full game because I want to do as much of the voice as I can in the game. And whichever character I end up going for, I'm going to probably stick with that character as far as I can, up until an ending. If I get a good or bad, I really don't care. Mainly, I'm focusing on like a certain character to ask at the very end. And that's how I'm going to play this series. And I'll do it for both the first term and the second term. And if I get a good ending, maybe I'll try to go for the bad ending. If I get a bad ending, maybe I'll go for the good ending. But I don't know. Let's get to it. Spooky high school. The sweet years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. And I forgot to say this, but I am playing the full game. I'll probably do 2 episodes per ending. One that's like the first half, and one that's the second half. Yes, that's like, hey, you're doing that to get more content. Technically, yes. But I'm also trying to get as much voice acting stuff from myself in there. Just for some practice and some fun, hopefully, for you guys. So, that's why I'm doing it. So, don't judge me. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And I actually played as Green or Brian. So I think this time, well, I did that on my own playthrough. I just want to go with Yellow, or we're going to be calling him, in this case, Wizman. And I'm not going to put in the full Impression Wiz, because I think that'd be hard to say in a sentence. So Wizman it is. And yes, I'm leaving it as he pronouns.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. I don't know if I'm going to be trying to mimic that voice all the time, but I will be trying to mimic some of the voices if I can hear them. That's why I left the voices in, because I like to hear the voices myself. So here we go. And we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, who was 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. And by looking, just to be honest, that's probably a lot. Hello, Damien LaVey. a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And who doesn't like fire? Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensates for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. I think I'm going to be going after him this time around. Liam D. Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
And I love her too. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Olberlin. Some of the names are hard to pronounce. I apologize for that. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds were rotten, but they were rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. And if it wasn't said before, or you didn't read the description, there is a strong language warning. So, but I'm not monetized here on YouTube anyway, so I really don't care. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people pretty much aim for this character or this character. I'm just gonna go with the funniest ones, to be honest. Let's start. Yes. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Okay, so there's the world is doomed, but I will start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Wink. Oh boy. And global warming isn't real. I invented it. And now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Which one of those were my favorites? I'm gonna go with this one. So creative, yay. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A human being, because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. I would do that, probably. A great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a strong, worthy telling. Or make it a story worth telling. I am sorry, my tongue is getting a little bit tied. I'm just a little excited and happy about this game because it's hilarious. A swan. They're classy, plus it reminds me of that myth of Lydia and the Swan, so at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chic appeal. You know what? I'm gonna go with the great white shark, because those would be some interesting stories. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Meat! Rainbows and gummy bears, success, double cream de la guru, and I cannot even say that. Spicy chocolate, no, chocolate on fire. And tequila and Coke, wink. You know what? I'm going that one. Maybe I'll go for Polly this time around. You know what? Yeah. That's my goal, is I'm going to go for Polly. I don't care if I get the best ending or the worst ending for her. I'm going to be going for her and trying to find all the things of that character. I may not be able to voice her that well, but I'm going to go after. Now, where to start? She's all about fun, isn't she? I'm gonna go after her, and I'm gonna go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Hey, yeah, there we go. I have 7s for creativity, charm, and fun. That's awesome. Mr. Narrator, after you're eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of Insta followers when...
Greetings, my loves.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Sparkly Pants, or Sparkly Eyes. Never fear, my ladies. You need not fight over me. I have no idea who that is. Him again? As royalty myself, I must say that even I find him to be... What's the term used, Paulina? Extra AF? Friendship between 2 beautiful maidens shouldn't be scored over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I. Really? Humble? But worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protect your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me. I've dealt with male entitlement before, but this is officially next level. Yes, an interdimensional level, as our collective wedding will be as well.
Lame.
Yeah, not interested.
What a commoner.
You are hardly the first prince to seek my royal hand in courtship, and I don't see that you're bringing much to the table. And like I said, I don't do female voices very well, so here we go. I've said that several times on my channel, and that continues to be true. Interdimensional table? And I am the definition of marriage material. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I can defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight. I don't think that's exactly the voice that goes for him, but that's what came to mind when I first saw him, so. Him? Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this? I can defeat you at any challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose. Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can skew the prince's challenge to really impress one of them. You know what would be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords. As a royal, you must you must fancy yourself pretty clever, so let's see you win at losing. I'm gonna go with the naked weasels. You know what would be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords.
Most splendid.
Very well. If that is what you wish, then so be it. Both you and the prince quickly undress, thus giving your respective weasels ample fleshy targets. You both grab the nearest live weasels and take the traditional weasel fighting stance. On the count of 100. 1, 2, just go! Normally, the interdimensional prince's years and years of royal swordplay training would have you defeated in seconds. But fighting with Miss Lids is a weasel of a different color. That was a sentence. You've defeated opponents with polecats, ferrets, and minks, and the prince is no exception. You leave him staggering and bleeding from many teeny tiny bite marks across his naked body. He then puts his clothes back on in a defeated demeanor, basically because we have no model of him naked.
You excel at disappointing.
Curse you, cat snake! Your long furry body and sharp little teeth are adorable and painful. Yeah, it's wild. I love weasel fencing. You're pretty cool, Whizman. Oh, that was perfect how that Whizman put in there. And yes! With that, the prince disappears, leaving you and your weasel to hit on your fellow high schoolers in peace. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Awesome. So probably right around that area where my mouse was at the bottom will be where I'll call it a break for this video and continue to the next one. And they'll be recorded right behind each other. And I won't have this explaining each video, so... Okay, here we go. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better. And you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal, Whizman. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not buying things for people. Having people buy things for me. Duh. I kind of figured that one. Thank you for the explanation there, Polly. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Okay. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be suitable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case, the platter being an online money transfer platform, is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is, since he's so obsessed with us? We should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are having an exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander could give them a nudge in the right direction? Someone like, Whizman? You can easily grow an arrangement into business. Just execute. I'm not even going to finish reading the top one. Tell him to marry a llama. Oh my god, yes, that is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama. It was an alpaca. Same difference. And it wasn't a wedding. It was a bar mitzvah. Okay, that is different. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. Yeah, let us weirdos have our fun. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Whizman, you'll never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a contemptophobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama. And he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama. And they're headed to City Hall for the ceremony right now. Oh boy. Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat, since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically, a llama. Isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen together. Me too, Polly. Me too. If you heard that, that was my water bottle. I needed a little bit of a drink. I apologize. Is this the sweet love story you've ever heard? Or something? Or it is. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. So yeah, about the third week I'll be...
All right.
All right, okay. Do I want to keep increasing my fun, or do I want to increase a different stat? I think I'm going to stick with trying to boost my fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes on crazy. Is it going to be the same thing? You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convention definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you never forget about him and the little crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. Honestly, could you, to the makers of Prom, or Monster Prom, please make that game too. I mean, they're working on making Monster Camp, and that looks like it'd be hilariously fun as well. But I'd like to see Monster Middle School or something like that too. Unless Monster Camp is a prequel. Oh well, you know what? You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain 2 fun. Suddenly, a chill runs through you, as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored.
Hi.
Damien! 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 What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire.
Oh.
I know, right? Nothing's crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes, and I'm dead. Well, technically you are. I mean, I am literally actually dead, but also I'm dead because of how bored I am. Thank you, for that. What if we just... Oh, fuck, I'm so bored I can't even think of something to do to not be bored. No, help us, somebody, please, cause a sexy problem. Break the 7 seals and release Kraklatha, the world fucker. Or send in the party goblins. I mean, I would send in Kraklatha, but I think the party goblins would be better. You call up every party goblin you know, and in a few minutes the whole school is full of them.
Yeah, party. Yeah,
That's what I would think a party goblin might sound like.
let's have some fun. Yeah.
They bring their party hats, their kegs of cheap beer, and their illegal fireworks. Opposed to the legal fireworks, which there really aren't that many out there. Damien gets into a friendly fist fight with 12 goblins while Polly poses for Goblins Gone Wild. The party leaves 9 dead, hundreds wounded, and your 2 friends completely satisfied. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Awesome. Week 2, morning. And everyone has had a hangover.
All right.
Probably. All right. Let's see. Let's do a little creativity, because why not? Oh, I like that costume. On God! That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. I don't know why I went into a bit of Shakespearean there, but you know what? I'm going to stay with that. You gain 2 creativity. Awesome. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually on hella good drugs this time of day. You ask what's up. I'm gonna live forever. I was yelling that at a party last night because they were playing that cheesy Fame song. You know, the one, how is it called? Oh yes, I'm gonna live forever, duh. But then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like a really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and then ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals?
Ugh.
I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I ever gonna stay hyped for eternity? You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest. Or meth. Meth? Just like regular meth? Not even double meth or meth plus or Methapalooza featuring Kanye West? I chose a bad choice, but you know what? Let's just continue. I was bored of regular meth before Breaking Bad was out of its first season. And I have been bored of all the advanced meths since that time I took a bunch of Bolivian ultra meth and dug a tunnel to Australia. But yeah, whatever. Regular meth is fine.
Loser.
Nerd. Well, okay then. That kind of hurts. I thought that was going to be funny. Stung by Polly's words, you decide to try Bolivian ultra meth. You end up having to invent a time machine to correct that colossal mistake. You lose 3 smarts and a good chunk of your health. Oh boy. Well, because of that.
All right.
All right, okay. Well, that wasn't good. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table If these two are together, it can only mean one thing.
Prank Masters!
I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Howl present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Sure. Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, I get it, chairman. But... I like his eyes. Oh. No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Wrong button. Oh, yeah. Okay, what if we ate all of our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat. Mainly because it'd probably fall out of her body. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy, or replace the food with chairs. I would say eat everyone else's food like a good boy, but I'm gonna go with chairs. Yes, you know what they say. When life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs. I don't want these dang chairs. I'm gonna make life take the chairs back. Burn life's house down with the chairs. And yes, I just made a Portal reference. Don't judge me. But I never heard Coach say that. Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing he would say, though? Yeah, it kinda does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman. Easy, Scott. Just be a chair. Oh, of course! Okay. Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though. Oh, boy. Like this? Exactly like that. Now, up you go! Whee! Does this make me a chairman? Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott, or her affection with you. Prank achieved. Cha-ching!
All right.
Now, since I messed up and lost some of my smarts, I'm gonna get some more. I like the little ghosty dude on him. It's like, ooh, I know. Oh, you do? Actually, no. I just wanted to be participating. Oh, well, that's okay. I love you, little buddy. Oh, boy. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo when suddenly...
Greetings, my love.
Oh, this little... Never fear, my lady. I will save you from this lavacious cretin. It's the interdimensional prince, and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock. Whoa, you're so sparkly. Are those tearaway pants? Sadly, they are not, my queen. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own. Well, I am persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, and so I am cursed to roam the earth forever, eternally on fleek. Okay, that terminology kind of gets me, but okay. It is this exact on fleekness which I seek. For you see, madame,
I am in need of a fashionista such as yourself to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours.
Whoa!
Hours? This could be bad. You know, Polly's not above getting married as on a one-off joke. We've got to stop this madness. Throw a party so dope Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension, party with sex lasers, or marry the prince yourself right now. You steal the sex lasers from your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party started.
Great Zorbians of Gorvax. I did not know you had such sick parties in this dimension.
It's party time!
Yeah, boy, this school is naturally ranked in the field of particle physics. Okay, that was a fairly bad pun. And I tend to do a voice for Sans and tell really bad puns.
And I could say that that pun is pretty terrible. Okay. Pun out of the way.
I don't know what kind of snooty stories you got over there in the snooze dimension, but here at Spooky High School, we have sex with corroded light.
I am truly humbled by the haughtiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that it is a total party wasteland.
You don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy humping a laser. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Oh. One more refill.
All right.
Okay. I can't gain money because the gal with the shop is there. I guess I'll work on smarts again. That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you. Excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain 2 smarts and 1 vitable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Sorry. You notice Polly staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. I forgot about that. Better investigate.
Hey, Boo!
Oh, hey, Boo. I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm not gonna spend my life as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know. I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into? A soft and enveloping cloud in the sky made of hundreds of adorable, fluffy, precious, tiny, perfect kittens or nothingness. I didn't do too well on the first choice because I went meth. So I'm gonna go this one, but I don't know.
Yes!
Okay. Oh my god, yes! The most yes! The maximum yes possible! The yesest! This game just wants me to use that voice. It's amazing because you know what the biggest complaint about kittens is? that they're perfect, adorable balls of fluffy cuteness armed with tiny knives on their paws, which they have no problem jabbing into people with absolutely no notice. You know who can't feel the pain of tiny kitten claws? Ghosts, bitches! I can literally roll around on a cloud of kittens and feel nothing except their tiny fluffy softness. No fear of claws. I'm definitely going to work on my essay for Cloud Kitten World. Maybe something along the lines of, why I deserve to snuggle cats because of that one time I pity fucked a werepanther. Maybe I can get you to write my letter of recommendation, Whizman. Fingers and tiny furry paws. Cross that. I get in and hope to see you there one day. Did Polly just say she hopes that you die? Well, if it's to reunite with her, I guess that's probably fine. Aren't you just dying to take her to Monster Prom? Ah, ha ha. You gained that terrible joke to use again later when recounting this story, as well as 2 creativity and 1 charm. Thank you.
All right.
All right, lunchtime. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serf.
Huh?
I know it stands for servants, but I can't say it right. So wait, you've actually got serfs to eat for you?
Disgraceful.
Well, of course, I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What's another kind of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have serfs to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to express difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Can a surfing surf if a surfing surf can't surf? Oh, that was easier than I thought. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination surf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Whizman, we could probably think up a dope new kind of surf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What'll it be? Oh, Miranda, you should get a puppy surf. It's not actually a surf, it's just like 50 cute dogs. You should get a party surf, Polly. Surf to express your hangovers for you. Yes. A surf for me? I couldn't possibly. Why not? I do it all the time. But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions? Well, I like to say I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong, therefore it's probably fine. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Let's hire a dude to deal with all my withdrawal symptoms. Hire? Polly, dearest, we don't pay our serfs. We don't? Sweet deal. Polly hires the burliest hangover surf she can find. And the 2 of you go out for the night of your lives. The surf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the 2nd degree manslaughter. Oh boy. Okay, one evening, and then I'll,
All right.
All right. Now I can get some money. Let's go to the library. Blah. That day, you spend time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. I like how that looks like Mario. Oh, let's go, brother.
Yeah, let's go, brother.
Wait, do they not have shirts on? Super Benito Bros. Okay. You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promise. Nice. You gain 1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Later, you see that Polly is even more excited than usual, and you decide to see what's going on.
Hi.
You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently. Get it? I get it. And I think I've finally figured it out. Who I really am. I mean, my spirit emoji. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji, or the flag of Ecuador emoji, but those are just who I am on the outside, you know? My real spirit emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side. Plus an arrow through the heart is how I was killed. Really? What about you? What's your spirit emoji? My spirit emoji is pink heart with a ribbon around it because it's right next to yours in the selection menu. My spirit emoji is air horn. Loud and proud and big into hip-hop. Brr, 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 brr. I think she would appreciate this one.
Awesome, Boo.
Air horn? That's a great choice. Man, I love when I listen to a sick pop song and all of a sudden, air horn, air horn, air horn. It really keeps the party going. We should hang out more. If you're anything like an air horn, I bet you'll never get annoying. Yeah, you're air horn funny, which is a good thing. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Hey! I've got a lot of fun. But with that...
All right.
All right. Well, sadly though, with that, I must end the video here. Because I can't make it too long. Unless I wanted to do an hour, but I'm not going to do an hour-long video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please put a like on the video, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. And I will see you Thursday.